stream. It looks like we are going to play a game together. Headphones and a controller. Sure, we're going to use a keyboard instead. Well, welcome to the stream today. We are going to play The Wild at Heart. I think we're about to go into the Grove. I'm checking my sound levels really quickly. And then we'll get started. I'm having a bit of brain fog because I didn't get enough sleep last night. Totally my fault. Yay! So I'm having to be careful about breathing in and out because there's a lot of pressure in my head. And moving slower because my joints hurt. And not putting pressure on myself. So I have a to-do list, but today's not the day to finish everything on it. So I made a deal with myself to try everything unless I have a really good reason not to. So for example, one of the things on my to-do list is to call like an insurance company. Heck, does that take a lot of energy on a good day, so not today. Another good example is I need to reorganize the guest room for reasons, but that involves a lot of moving around and bending over and stuff, and that's not a good idea for my joints or my head. So, but yeah, so I guess today we're going to talk about being kind to yourself and being realistic and trying to be self-aware, which can be hard. It's similar to being mindful. Here we go! Does that sound like a fun stream? And if you can't hear me, let me know. I can't tell whether I'm shouting or not these days because I have gone into an autistic burnout period. While I am getting better, I can't tell how I'm talking. Alright, we're in the Heartlands. Let's see if I remember how to do this. Yeah, there we go. I think I wanted to go... Boy, that music is loud. Can I change that somehow? Audio. Choop. Music volume. Choop. Effects volume. Always turn all of this down. That's better. So, when I play games like this, I try to go to every spot on the map. And, sometimes I'm better at that than others. And I'm pretty sure I explored this whole area already. But, might as well be super sure. Oh, hey, Mac2. How you doing, bud? How does one... Ah, yeah, that's right. Hey, I need you to be thinking about your character, Mac, for D&D again. Ah, that's right, we were going through this door. Let's go pick up stuff first. I'm feeling slow today. Because I'm going to try and get that started up again in, I think for Treasure Tuesday, which is going to undergo a rename. I think we'll start that one up in February, maybe. Going to every spot on the map is my favorite. Yeah, it's fun. And I've played this game before, so I'm not cheating necessarily because I played it long enough ago that like I don't remember the exact solutions. But I wanted to replay it on stream because I liked it so much. And I made a mistake because you pick up more of these little dudes, and you can do other things that you okay, cool, yes. Like like you leave an area and you couldn't complete everything because you don't have the right thing, like critters. But you can come back later when you have the right critters and find more stuff, which is very cool. And I've lost the door. Here we go. Mark says, yeah, I've been thinking about it. Cool. Do you want to share what you've been thinking about while I'm streaming? Ooh, okay, so things got darker. Scary noises. Wake says, uh-oh. There's a stone call. Scrap Heap says, Wake, I've made a terrible error. Darkness has fallen. Curses. Listen to me very carefully. Wake says, Scrap Heap. And Scrap Heap says, Run! Oh, good lord. 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 Yep, so there's a scary dude. And I can't... Oh, we're gonna get eaten. This is terrible. They're demonstrating what this thing does. Greycoat says, Wake, here, hurry. It's this, like, spiky, shadow-looking thing, and it makes scary music, and I don't like it. Scrap Heap says, Wake, are you alright? Scrap Heap says, Greycoat, Greycoat says, he could have been killed, and the little ones. Scrap Heap says, yes, in fact, he did eat one of my little ones. Oh, look at their little butts. Oh, that's so cute. I've never noticed that before, because I either play on a tiny screen or a TV that's too far away. Okay. As anyone who may know me knows, I like to multitask when I stream. So since I've got a player in one of my games online, if the player wants to chat with me about what they want to do with their character, I love it because I've got my notebook right here and I can write it all down. And like you can ask me questions and we can think about it out loud together and it could be fun. I also do this in Discord. And in fact, if Mac and I do talk here, what I'll do is recap it in Discord. But I like to be thinking about D&D stuff. I like to be thinking about different problems in the background. And the problem I have with this game is we haven't run it in forever. And I was sort of like improving without a consistent storyline, which is fine. But I wanted a consistent storyline. So I'm kind of starting over by looking at everybody's backstories and finding commonalities. And then usually when I do that, I'm like, oh, you know what we could do, which is good. And then I chat with the players about like, hey, can we tweak this? Or is this going to be okay with you? Because you always want to make sure you do that. You don't want to make decisions for your players' characters. It's a terrible idea. And when you've taken a break for this long, it's a great time to like, just, try starting a new character or completely changing the storyline or, that kind of thing. So it's fun. And I've been thinking about it. Wake says, Greycoat, what were those things? Dash says, hello, hope you are well. Hi, Dash. I'm actually really tired today because I only got 4 hours of sleep, but I'm alive. That's good. How are you? Greycoat says, the dark is bad. Let's be off. Dangers abound, but I shall guide you the rest of the way. We have just a short northbound trek ahead of us until we reach the grove. So again, I'm talking to a dude who's not wearing a greycoat. Apparently he lost it. And his right arm is made out of wood with like leaves and stuff. It looks like he has a wizard's hat. He has like an amazing mustache and beard. It's like, oh my god. And then round glasses. And the kid is wearing a like a red hoodie, and I think they've used he him pronouns for Wake is his name, and he looks like he has like a proton pack on that he's built himself. And then the little dudes he's got with him are little creatures. I don't know. What do they call these? Spritelings. The little spritelings look like sort of chibi seed pods with branches coming out of their heads. Dash says, oh no, I hope you get some sleep. I'm doing good, just relaxing today. Nice. Relaxing is good. I've discovered I am terrible at relaxing, so I've been on a break for over a month at this point, and I've been researching autistic burnout because I've been going through that, and it's been fascinating. And it's weird because it's been a lot of work. It's been like, it's got to be like 40 or 50 hours of work at this point, but I find it relaxing. It's weird. Oh, it's Raina. Hi, Raina. How are you? I'm hoping to get to your stuff a little later today, by the way. Raina's in another one of my campaigns. Which I'm also trying to reboot. Same way I'm thinking about Treasure Tuesday. Greycoat says, we have just a short northbound trek ahead of us until we reach the Grove. That's why I titled this one The Grove. He says, come along, come along. And so we're going to follow him. He says, oh, and Wake, welcome to the deep woods. I've really got to be mindful of my breathing. It's going to be difficult to read out the captions that are in the game, but it'll be good practice. Mock says, I may want to go with a new character. I was making a new sheet the other day, just looking at what might be fun. Hey, I love it. What kind of character are you thinking of? Because you can do anything, and try not to let, like if there's another player that has a similar character to yours, you're going to play them completely differently. So don't worry about going in that direction, if that's what you're thinking of. I'm very excited to hear about it. I really wanted to look at Strixhaven, and I haven't managed to get my hands on a copy yet. Greycoat says, welcome, Wake. And so we're in a new location. Wake says, whoa, is this where you live? And Greycoat says, indeed. The Grove is the headquarters of this chapter of the Green Shield Order. Now, I believe you've earned a more thorough explanation. The creatures that attacked are a dark entity called the Never. Oh, that just reminded me of... I had a thought. I couldn't sleep last night. I had a thought. And I just... See, I'm not breathing right out of my head. And I needed to write it down. Love it. Mock says, if I do keep going with the Warlock, I think it'll be a different subclass. Yeah. Oh, you just have so many options. Are you looking at any of the, I don't know what to call it, like alternative materials or anything like that? Because we homebrew a ton, so like, do you have like a concept idea you want to go with, and we can try and fit the stuff together? Because we've got a rules, not lawyer, because those are mean, a rules scholar, and he can help us with that. Raina says, hi, Dash. Dash says, Raina, hello, how are you? Raina says, good, glad to see you. Air boys talk to each other. Greycoat says, the creatures that attacked you are a dark entity called the Never. And Wake says, the Never? And Greycoat says, yes, if it had another name, we no longer know it probably. It is always here, always around us, but cannot materialize in the light. Wake says, the dark is bad, which is a phrase they brought up the last time I played. Greycoat says, these deep woods are ancient, secluded. We are in a world set aside from yours. The deep woods exist as a sanctuary, as a landing for things forgotten, and as a prison. The spritelings you've so brilliantly taken to are precious to us. They are magical in nature, and this place keeps them from your world and the perils there. But long ago, the ancients that built this place also intended it as a jail for the Never. To keep it from your world, where unchecked it would run rampant, probably. And that's where we come in. We Green Shields are tasked with protecting the spritelings and keeping the Never confined to these deep woods at all costs. Wake says, so how did I get here then? And Greycoat says, something about you. She chose you. She's not known for making mistakes. Now, we can discuss what to do next in the morning. Feel free to introduce yourself to the other Green Shields here. Wake says, there's more of you? And Greycoat says, of course. Though some are probably off in distant corners of the woods, probably. When your eyes grow heavy, there's a place to rest at the north end of the grove. It's yours for as long as you need it. We will speak again in the morning. And he walks away. Dash says, I'm glad to see you as well, Terena. And this game is very cute. I know. I love the art in it. And I like the mechanics because whenever anybody walks, their legs just sort of like swing back and forth. Or not mechanics, but the graphics or whatever. Marina says, ooh, I need to take a note of this. Spoon is my favorite spoon. Yeah, it's like my life. I think I did it a couple times yesterday in our meeting. I need to sweat. No, I'm still drinking tea. So each safe place at night is going to have a campfire. It's going to have a summoning circle. It's going to have a crafting table. And it's going to have that supply box with a air balloon on it. And it'll have a tent when we're not in the grove, but here there are actual houses. And I can either go into my house and go to sleep and wake up the next morning and be able to walk around without the Never trying to eat me. Or I can use the nighttime to like craft stuff or build babies or whatever, because you only get a set amount of time during the day, and it can be annoying. So let's explore a little bit. Oh, and if you can save at the campfire. Actually, I will do that now. I've only died in the... Oh, there's also a spriteling well thing. I've only died... I think in the last game I only died in the like final boss battle thing. But I am not playing on hard mode, because I ain't got time for that shit. We're going to examine this sign. So it's a spriteling hearth. While the Green Shields have always held a kind and comfortable relationship with the spritelings, of late the forest creatures have been hanging around the grove, less and less. The hearth was once a bustling place of joy and warmth, but now it sits mostly empty. However, with a suitable structure and some cleaning, it'll be as inviting as ever. Find and bring back a giant shell to serve as the hearth's main building. Yeah, so while we're out wandering, we're going to find these really big objects. We'll put them in the summoning circle. It'll pull them back here, and I'll be able to upgrade the grove. It's very exciting. I really like the nighttime because there are these little, like, glowy orbs. It reminds me of ghost orbs and spooks. All right, so there's a new character. She looks like she has braids, hat that looks like it has cat ears. There's a cat on her hat, and there's yarn and cat food around her. Let's see what she has to say. Wake says, hello, I'm Wake. Cat Lady Weirdo. That's the game, not me. Says cats. And Wake says, ah. And Cat Lady says, sorry, spooked you. Wake says, wow, that's some smell you've got going on over here. And Cat Lady says, yep, litter box. And my cats, they're gone. And Wake says, oh no, where did they go? Oh, so apparently her name is Litterbox, because it's changed her name. I send them on missions to get stuff in the woods. They get the stuff, and then they come back with the stuff. But sometimes they don't come back, and I don't know why. Sniff. Wake says, oh no, I'm sorry. Is it because of the smell? And Litterbox says, it's because they're having a tea party. They're having a tea party with the queen. Wake says, oh, well, good luck with that. I hope they come back soon. That will actually be a mission that we'll do. We will rescue cats. She gives us stuff, I think. All right, this person looks interesting. They look like they're wearing a whole, like, purple cloak thing that looks like it has feathers, and they've got one of those, like, plague beak things on. It looks like a bird, and then a purple witch's hat with a nest in the top and a bird on a branch, and it's just all kinds of, like, vials and bottles of liquids. Let's talk to them. Wake says, hello, I'm Wake. And Bird Hat Weirdo says, why, hello there, Wake. You must be what all this commotion is for. Wake says, I guess so. You have a bird in your tap hat, did you know? Ha, of course, her name is Worms, on account of that being her favorite food. She had another name once. I no longer recall it. There's a theme around forgetting names. Keep that in mind. And my name is Crow's Nest. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Wake said, ha, that's funny, but I think she's a magpie. And Crow's Nest says, oh, yes, she very much is. Well spotted. But for some reason, Magpie's Nest just didn't have the same cadence. I'm the resident alchemist here. Let me know if you need anything regarding tinctures, tonics, crafting, or cooking. I'm closed up early, what with all the hubbub, but stop by tomorrow if you'd like to browse my wares. Wake says, whoa, okay, will do. And Crow's Nest says, you wouldn't happen to have any sprigs of camphor on you, would you? And Wake says, no. And Crow's Nest says, damn. Worms seems to have a nasty itch. I guess she'll just have to stop pecking at it, right, Worms? And that's that. So there's a gate, and I can't go through it because there's a unlit fire, and through it there are some pages that are sparkling, and those are important. But I honestly can't remember why. I think there's a book somewhere in here that's like the great record of everything or something. Here's Scrap Heap again. He says, Wake, I can only apologize. Wake says, man, that was scary, but I don't think it was your fault. Scrap Heap says, thank you, tiny unwrinkled one, but it was. And Wake says, worry not. And Scrap Heap says, heh, you should rest. More to accomplish in the morning. More scrap to loot. Ha. Okay. And there's a bunch of houses with nobody standing outside them. Pretty sure I can't go in them. Nope, I cannot. And so there's a tree with a door in it. And it has a flag that's a black flag, and then a light bulb with crossbones behind it in white, which I appreciate. I think it's going to be my new emblem. So when I select rest, it says, do you want to sleep till morning or cancel? And when you sleep till morning, you save and rest. So we're going to do that. And all my little spritelings are going to go jump in their little well. I unlocked an achievement. Welcome to the Deep Woods. Okay, so Wake is dreaming again. And sort of this star background, like liquid almost. Every time he takes a step, there's like a ripple. There are darker areas, so you follow the bright areas. He's behind his dad again on the couch. He says, Wake says, it's Dad again. What's he doing here? Are those our old videos? Is that? And Wake's dad says, we were so happy then, all of us together. Wake says, I don't want to watch these. Why are you doing this? Why are you here? You can see he's got some tears and he's like yelling at the universe, I guess. Or maybe his dad, I don't know. And there's like a rumble. Tea. I need to order more tea. Or experiment. Greycoat says, Wake, restless dreams? He's gonna say, yeah. And Greycoat says, yes, well, par for the course in these woods, I'm afraid. I often dream of a large vessel tossed about in a storm. As flotsam, I listen to it growl while it sinks, disappearing beneath the waves. It almost sounds as though it's in pain. Anywho, we've much to do, probably. The day is young, and the night is newly vanquished. Let us use the light while we can. I have another token to bestow on you, one most precious. But it lies a jaunt away, resting in a solemn thicket. That place is a grave. Wake says, a grave? And Greycoat says, I'd like you to meet me there, where I hope to be able to answer any further questions you may have, and ask of you a tremendous undertaking. Head out of the grove, and then look for the entrance just to the east. When you're close, you'll begin to come across scatterings of violet, foxglove, and little stickmen adorning the trees. Off you go now, do not delay. You'll find me waiting for you there at the grove. Here we go. Oh, hey Dash, you said you were relaxing today. What do you do to relax, if you'd like to share? Let's withdraw spritelings. I would like to withdraw all 15. Because that's my limit. We're gonna go out of the grove. Wake says, whoa! Zooms out, there's some waterfalls. More fun rocks with circle and line drawings on them. Wake says, cool. Zooms back in. It zooms out to like an archway. Wake says, oh hey, that looks like the place Greycoat was talking about. Sigh, and like everything here, super blocked by random stuff. Well, I guess we'll just have to figure out a way in, right guys? Then maybe you can help me find my friend. We were supposed to meet, but I got lost. She's super cool though, you'll like her. Kirby, I hope you're okay. Alright, we are in the central deep woods. We're gonna collect all the resources we can while we're wandering around looking at how to make it up to where we need to go. We're gonna go to the left first because I feel like it. Oh, there's a big old frog over there. He looks mean. Oh, I have to hold them both. I forgot about that. Okay, we're gonna chuck all of our spritelings over there. The frog is gonna jump up. Or no, it's gonna, yeah, he's gonna jump up and it knocks him over, but he's also gonna bump him with his chest. But you can see his health bar. Let's see if he manages to murder anything. Oh, got him. Okay. So he gives me more of that energy that I need to hatch new picklings. Or, oh my god, I'm mixing up Pikmin and spritelings. Blech. So this icon will let me, this like stone thing will let me call any Pikmin that are like lost in the area back to me, which is nice. Alright, so we've got some scrap. There's a circle. Ah, see? This is one of those things where I know how to open this at some point. Wake says, weird, I can't even touch it. My hand just goes through, right through. But I don't have the right spritelings. Alright, we've got another frog. We're gonna beat him up. Hopefully. Might be better to throw them in groups. Maybe. more of this. We'll vacuum up the bees. And then we'll throw Pikmin, or no, Spritelings. Good lord. Hopefully before the bees come back. We did it. I don't remember where my keys are. It's fun. Picked up crackle candy. Poppy chunks, a puzzling candy that crackles in your mouth. Unfortunately, it looks way too old to eat, but could be useful in earning a few scrap. I think I can do something with these flowers. Maybe not. Come here, you. So we can't cross that way. Let's go back the way we came. Oh, okay. So this camper is surrounded by like thorn bushes. Can't get through those yet. Oh my goodness. Oh, my bag is full. I think our closest... our closest camp is the Grove currently. I think I saw this bush move. I did. It's a bug. Yay, we killed it. Seems rude, but them or us. Them or us. Well, you know what happened, I think? I don't think I emptied my bag. I think I emptied my bag, last night. This takes us to, no, shish kebabs, to a different part of the map, which I didn't want to do. We're gonna go back the way we came. I like to explore one area at a time. Yeah. Tea leaves. Yeah. Bad thing about loose leaf teas. Alright, let's go up. So there's a ledge, and I know that up there is where, like, we need to go, and there's like a dead vine here. And there's a wall. I think we just heard a chime, and it's the middle of the day, which they keep track of down on the bottom right hand of the screen. And you want to keep track of that. So when it gets to be the afternoon, you want to make sure you're close-ish to a camp. You don't want to be out in the dark. So I'm trying to avoid having to go back to camp, waste time doing that by having my Pikmin, or, oh my god, I'm never going to get that right. My spritelings pick up all my stuff because my bag is full. But I think, okay, so there's nasty, oily grossness over here that we can't cross. Breaking open some trash bags. Getting some scrap. River can't cross. Keep an eye out for those bushes that turn into bugs. Okay, now there are embers over here. Can't go that way. Yet. Sensing a theme. Alright, we went past this little ramp that got revealed when we broke down the wall. But we will go up it now. Follow this path. Haha! We made it to the up place. Okay, and there was a shortcut through some spiky logs that we're going to activate right now so we can get back easier. And we're going to go to the Grove place. You saw the purple foxglove flowers. I think that's what those are. Okay, Green Witch Catafalque. I don't know what that is. Right, we see some pages. See if I can chuck a spriteling over there. Nope, gotta pick them up myself. Cool. Let's explore how we're gonna get places. I can hop down. Aha, a camp. Let's deposit stuff, shall we? Yay. Need to empty my bag too, though. Keep all the health stuff because I die fairly easily. Or I get low on health, rather. Oops. What'd you knock into, girl? Another thing that the camps usually have are these seed pods where you can pick up the spriteling eggs and the energy you need to hatch them. Okay, so there's another path with thorns blocking our way. But on the other side, it's open, so we're gonna go up there. There's Greycoat. He says, "You're here, thanks for coming. This is an important place to us, probably. This is the catafalque of the Green Witch." And I can ask, Green Witch, or what's a catafalque? I'm gonna go with that one because I can't remember. And he says, "Heh, an antiquated term to your ears, probably. 'Tis a place of interment. A body lay in that stone. A woman, gracious and kind, powerful beyond measure. She was a green shield as well, at first. She went by the name Stick Figures. The stickmen you see adorning these branches were her work. They are small wards against evil. The Green Witch. She saved me. I don't recall how, but my heart remembers that it was so. She gave me a family again, and she was like a mother to me, to many of us." Sniff. "Excuse me, it's been some time since I visited her. I wasn't expecting... Ahem. With her as the leader of this Green Shield chapter, she kept us organized, kept the wee spritelings safe, and made sure that the never stayed locked away. You may have noticed that the others and I have a bit of magical potency." And Wake says, "A little." And Greycoat says, "Heh, well, we're nothing compared to her. She could do incredible things that are hard to put to words to, probably. Not least of her abilities was that she was the only one who could open the door to the deep woods. And that's why you're here, Wake." And Wake says, "Huh?" And Greycoat says, "She passed some time ago. Not in the manner that you or I will eventually succumb, however. No, she's too powerful for such a simple fate. She is the deep woods now. She's all around us. It's not by accident that you didn't find the woods you were used to when you stepped beyond your back door. Stick Figures opened the way for you." And Wake says, "How did you know?" And Greycoat says, "She needs you." Another classic, like, a kid needs to save the world thing. And Wake says, "Why me?" And Greycoat says, "Well, I don't have the answer to that just yet, but it must be for some reason, probably. She doesn't make mistakes. She chose you. And that's why I'm giving you this." Ah, that's right, a book. So you got book. The ensorcelled missive of the Hermetic Order of the Verdant Shield. Or just book, as commonly referred to by the Green Shields. It's an old and often confusing tome that documents the various inhabitants and creatures of the deep woods. It appears this copy is also missing pages and contains a collection of cryptic notes from its original owner, Big Pockets. Use I to access the book from the menu. So I said there were pages lying on the ground that were sparkly. Goes in this book. Wake says it's a book. It says the ensorcelled missive of the Hermetic Order of the Verdant Shield, but then someone just stuck a piece of tape over it with the word book written on it. And Greycoat says, "Aye, it's book. It is quite potently magical in nature. It learns. It will help you with all things within the deep woods, probably." "This is great and all," says Wake. "But shouldn't you have it, or one of the other Green Shields?" And Greycoat says ... And Wake says Greycoat, and Greycoat says, "We," grumble, 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 grumble. dot dot dot. And Wake says, what was that? And Greycoat says, we forgot how to read, okay? That's why we call it book. Couldn't even remember what it was originally called. Greycoat says, the saucepan misfit of the horbono. Never mind, okay? Wake says, okay, geez, relax. Greycoat says, Wake, I want to task you with something. Will you hear what I have to ask? And I will say, yep. Wake says, I want to help. Greycoat says, you truly are a remarkable tiny old man. I'm glad you're here. Our order, these deep woods, we are failing. Her hold on the Never, it weakens. The strengthening of the Never saps our magic, our minds. We can't even remember our own names. If she loses control completely, the barrier will disappear and the Never will be unleashed upon your world. What I task you with is this. Help restore our order. In these woods are other green shields that have gone astray, off on missions that I fear have failed. Rally our wayward green shields and bring them back. And Greycoat says, Paper Plains is off in Wisp Wagon searching for an old ally. The way around will be south back through the Heartlands. Toothpicks ventured far to the west. Her destination, the stormy regions of Crystal Fall Coast. Wild ravines and watery grottos lie between here and there. Tread lightly. Lastly, the twins, they traveled north to the snowy highlands of Frostfields. I've taken the initiative of marking on your map these locations. I hope you don't mind. These green shields will help renew our grip on the confines that keep the Never contained. Wake, will you undertake the task? I'm in. My other option was, but Kirby. Wake says, I'll do it. Greycoat says, splendid. I am petting Duke Ampersand, the cat. He's black. He's an all black kitty. Greycoat says, that is decided and done. And Brussel, who's the spriteling that has a voice, says exclamation points. And Greycoat says, Brussel, is that you? Brussel appears. Greycoat says, I see. Well, that is interesting indeed. Just one moment. Wake, before you go. Brussel has observed something of significance between you and the spritelings. There is a unique connection there, one not seen for some time. And Brussel says, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. And Greycoat says, indeed, he thinks you may be able to bring out the best in them. Aha, this seed pod with antennae. For example, do you see that plant bulb there? Twiglings once knew how to speak with such flora to encourage growth. Try tossing them at it and see if you can't remind these old souls of forgotten traits. So this is another game where you have to hear about the thing before you can do the thing. Dare I say the deep woods truly is waking up. Okay, enough talking probably. Use the tools we have given you. Go forth, now, as the newest green shield of this Willowvale chapter. Officially, kind of. Bring the missing green shields back into the order. With their help, we will renew our grip on the Never. So he goes away. Okay, so there's big stone. There's a lady carved into it with branches, and her eyes are closed, and her arms are crossed. She's got a leaf skirt. And there's a lamp there that looks like an acorn. And the sort of seed part of the acorn, not the cap, looks like pieces of green glass. I'm going to examine it. What did Greycoat say this thing was called? Kata something? Those stone pillars look like they used to hold something. Whatever it was, they're gone now. You mentioned stick figures in the trees, and I just don't see them. Alright, so let's try throwing twiglings at this. Needed 5 of them. And they are now lily pads. Hooray! And it exploded into a ball made up of little circles. And we get to a little island, but we have to throw twiglings at another one to get more lily pads. Here we go. We're doing great. Now we're going to go back for a second, go to the right. I think there's a sign that just probably says, here lies the green witch of these Willowvale deep woods stick figures. Talent matched only by kindness, she loved fiercely and stood stone vigil in her duties. She never took a life, but surely saved one. She's survived by 2, wherever their souls may be, requisite and pace. Oh, I don't remember that from last time. Survived by 2. Okay, I think we've got everything we have. Oh, so we're going to go over there. We're going to go out. And we'll look at our map if I can remember how. Let's hope it's just M for map. It is M for map. So we're in the central deep woods. So places I haven't been are all blacked out, but they're exclamation points. So those are probably the places he marked. You can see camps and summoning stones and bridges to other places. So this is the Heartland. So this is where we came from. Like, started... the undergrowth. I think we came up through this way. Through the Forgotten Path. Through the Heartlands. Maybe? Wisp wagon? Well, let's explore the area we're in at least. I think I can make vines now. Yeah! Growing vines down to the ground. No, I don't want to go down. I want to go this way. Topped out. So I'm going to play for maybe another 15-20 minutes. Whoop! Oh, yes! This is why I wanted to come this way. There's a little fiery dude. Wait, says, what was that? Chase it. Chase it. This was the area that there were frogs in before. We couldn't get across this stream because we couldn't activate the twiglings seed pod thing. So we're going to cross it. We're going to see the little fire dude. He dances and he waves his arms around. Runs away again. We're going to follow him. We'll come back to explore this area. There's a big green blob. Oh my god. Okay. So there's sharpened sticks. There's a broken windmill. And there's 2 fire dudes on the other side. So we are going to go over to that broken windmill. Hopefully. Beware the crud. Safe to humans, but deadly to spritelings. Okay, so this is a puzzle. I think I have to throw them there, and then cross over, and then suck the butt. My stone is ringing. Scrap Peep says, "Wake! You are in danger. Night is falling soon. You must get somewhere safe and quick. The dark is bad. Make haste for the nearest camp or return to the grove. We green shields find it best to just sleep till morning when it's safe again. If you do find yourself out in the dark, I would advise you to seek out pockets of light. The Nevergazers can't stand it." Shoot. So in the bottom right-hand corner, you can see the symbol is like a sun going down with like a, and you can hear that terrible, terrible noise that I hate. Oh gosh. And I can't remember where camp is, and I'm kind of panicking, so I went the wrong way, and oh my goodness. So we're gonna go down. Maybe back to the grove if we can make it. I always panic when night comes, but really I think I have enough time. I don't know. Let's look at a map. Do we have a camp anywhere near us? Maybe down? No? Okay. We're just going back to the grove. So that was one whole day. That was exciting. We're gonna stash. Oh, I lost some of my spritelings. Shoot. I'd have to go out to find them. You can see them on the map. Where did I leave them? Right there. Ugh. Let's see if I can get them. Because you don't get them back if you leave them out there. They just get eaten. But there's light when I get to the next map when it transitions. So I might be able to get them, or they might already be eaten. Because they should be... Nope, did I do that wrong? Oh, I have no idea where they are. Shoot. Doomed. I've doomed 5 of my spritelings. It's terrible. Yeah, see. 5 of... It went from 10 of 15 to 10 of 10. I'm doing great, clearly. We're gonna go to sleep. Save and rest. Sleep till morning. Sorry, 5 spritelings. I lose a lot of spritelings. I lose a bunch of spritelings. Okay, we're awake. Now, we are going to hatch 5 pips. Because we can only have 5. And then we're going to withdraw the other 10. Ta-da! Okay, we have 15. Here we go. Alright, we were solving a puzzle to the west. I don't know what maps are. To the right. Or left. That way. So, we're going to go right back to where we came from. Where we ran away from. We want to be careful going through areas that we've cleared in case they have become uncleared. Alright, so we were solving this puzzle. Do you see how behind that leaf pile was a box with eyes in it? And a tail? That is a kitty cat. If I throw a spriteling up there. Oh. I throw a bunch, they're gonna beat up the box. Cat is released. Says meow. Disappears in a pile of hearts. Okay, so we've got the windmill. Only the spritelings can repair it. Then I can use the vacuum on it. Pulls the spikes down. Now I can go through. We have to backtrack across the gunk. If you put a spriteling by accident in the gunk, like you walk through the gunk or you accidentally throw them there, they like pop and like little ghosts come out. It's terrible. Hi, we're friends now. So I have met emberlings. Imbued with fire, emberlings are excellent fighters and immune to extreme heat. They're also capable of sparking a fire when thrown at dry brambles in large groups. Spriteling capacity is increased by 5. I can hold tab to change between spriteling types or shift to issue spriteling actions. So this gear here is clearly needed somewhere. But it's in a hot zone. And I've only got 2 guys and I usually need like 5. So I'm going to take these 2 guys and have them clear the way. Because there are these 2 like seed pod type things that are fire type. Get rid of those bad guys. And then I think I need 5 of them. Yeah. To light the brambles. So we're gonna take them and heat up all these guys. Hopefully there will be more of these over here. So they're like mushroom dudes. They've got mushroom tops for heads and spears with crystals on them. I have picked up a beastie bits, the leftover innards of an afflicted deep woods creature. While extremely smelly and unsafe for digestion, they will do splendidly as an alchemical base. Okay, so we've got sparking machinery, so they're missing gears. But we definitely need more of these fire dudes. So we're going to have them clear the path for us. Ooh, sorry about that. And indeed, there are 5 more. Yay! So we're going to vacuum up all of the materials. Now, if I want more emberling seed pods, I can only throw the emberling that I have at these seed pods, and then they produce the emberling specific seed pods, which is delightful. Oh, I fast forwarded through that. Sorry, it was going to tell me that that's an emberling seed pod. So here's the first place we're going to be able to use the emberlings. I forgot that this was up here. My bag full? Yeah. We're going to use twiglings to pick stuff up because you are not necessary for this particular adventure. Oh no! Oh no! That twigling might die. Oh no, I just got hurt. I accidentally threw a twigling. And we're going to throw twiglings again to pick this thing up. Hopefully they'll be able to go put it somewhere. Yep, they're headed somewhere. Yeah, okay. So that was another piece of missing machinery. Hooray! And now we're gonna switch to emberlings again and burn down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These brambles. You remember the brambles from earlier around the camp? They're like Barbie thing. So we've got one gear, and there's another gear over here. Whenever they do a piece of machinery, they like zoom over there so you can watch that happen. Now, this piece of machinery is in a hot zone, so I gotta use the emberlings to get it. You can pick up resources and stuff while they're hauling machinery around. Oops, sorry about that. Accidentally vacuumed up the guys hauling all the machinery. Second piece of machinery. Hooray! Which means I can activate this windmill to get the spikes down. Yay! Pick up my other ones. Yeah, I can get to this elevator. Ride the lift. Yes. Let's see what's up here. Notice that there's a bunch of snow now. Ooh, I'm getting wobbly. Hi, Chiron. We are in the frost fields. You'll notice over here that there's a blue shivering bush, which means it's a creature that's evil. We'll eat my poor emberlings. We've got brambles we can light on fire. Let's do that. How you doing today, Chiron? Okay, now we can go through here. Aha, the twins. Yes. Weirdo Twin 1 says, it's not stupid, it's talent. I'm talented, you're not. Weirdo Twin 2 says, no, nobody cares about it. Everybody hates it, actually, and they're too embarrassed for you to say anything. Weirdo Twin 1 says, that's not true, take it back. Wake says, hi. And Weirdo Twin 2 says, you there. Perfect. It's stupid, right? Tell me it's stupid. Wake says, what's stupid? And 2 says, see, it's so stupid. This tiny idiot doesn't even know what it is. And Wake says, whoa. And 1 says, she's just jealous. And 2 says, no, I just don't feel the need to waste my time on something that's like so bad that. And 1 says, are you talking? And 2 says, shut up. And Wake says, what's so stupid or not stupid? And 1 says, why tell you when I could? And 2 says, oh God, here we go. And 1 says, show you. Behold my skills. She's now dancing. Kind of like wiggling her head and like bouncing up and down. And 2 says, ugh. 1 says, so what do you think? And 2 says, yeah, tell us, do you think it's stupid? And I'm going to say it's pretty cool, actually. And 1 says, ha, yeah, I told you. And 2 says, what the hell, Tiny Idiot? I thought we were friends. And Wake says, we just met. Wait, who are you guys? Oh, he said they were twins. You guys are green shields? And 1 says, wait, how'd you know that? Who sent you? And Wake says, Greycoat. My name's Wake. And 2 says, Greycoat sent you? Well, then allow us to introduce ourselves. I'm Can Dance. And this is 2. Say it. Say the name. Sigh. And I'm Can't Dance. Can Dance says, ha! She hates saying it. Wake says, well, Greycoat asked me to come tell you guys that your talents are needed back at the Grove. And Can Dance says, wait, really? Yes, we finally get to leave this wretched popsicle. And Can't Dance says, hey, crap for brains, aren't we forgetting something? And Can Dance says, ... And Can't Dance says, something important? And Can Dance says, no, I still know how to dance. Can't Dance says, not that, the thing, you know, the thing we lost? And Can Dance says, oh, yeah, he's gonna be bad. Oh well, we'll deal with it. Can't Dance says, alright, new guy, we'll head back to the grove. Meet us there if you need us. Oh, and sorry, I called you tiny idiot. Okay, so they reference something that they lost and disappear. Love it. Chiron says, I'm not doing too bad, although I did have to, quote, fire my counselor today. So that kind of feels bad, but at the same token, it just wasn't working with him. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, no, there's a flying thing. No, don't eat my babies. Ah! I'm really sorry to hear that. That can be really difficult. Known shiverling habitat ahead. Curiously, though, I haven't seen any around in a while. Foreboding sign, perhaps. If the deep woods began to awaken once more, I feel certain they would return, says Toothpicks. No! So I'm throwing babies at this flying thing. And I'm doing a bad job of it. And it just, oh, no. I am not good at this. Oh, we killed it. Ugh. No, yeah, I read this already. I got an achievement unlocked. Freezy Pops. No, it's not dead yet. Shoot. Boy, I'm bad at this. Ah, Greycoat, help. I killed them. I'm a monster. Greycoat says, be calm, child. They have not died. At least not in the way you're thinking. Not in the way you or I would perish. Their spirit has simply returned to the forest. Wake says, but I saw them explode. And Greycoat says, this is the way of things in the deep woods. Perhaps you've seen Spriteling pips in your explorations. They appear as seeds and grow from colorful gourds found throughout our forest. If you gather these pips and make for the nearest spirit well, you should be able to hatch them into the Spriteling form. Wake says, spirit well. That's the glowy blue trunk thingy back at camp, right? And Greycoat says, glowy blue thing indeed. You do have a way with words, young master. Off you go now and be well. You have done no harm to our forest friends, and just remember, find pips, return to a spirit well, then hatch spritelings. Will you leave my babies alone, please? So you throw spritelings at it accurately, and it gets knocked down, and I am clearly not good at this. Oh my goodness. I'm clearly not, yeah, I'm just murdering babies. Here. Okay, we're leaving. I don't want to do this. We're leaving. I am hurt. We're leaving all the resources. We're just leaving. We're leaving all the babies. I'm very sorry. How many did I lose? I lost 7 or 8? No, give me my babies back. No, give me my baby back. No, don't pick up more of my babies. God damn it. That's it. I'm killing it. No! Oh, I'm so bad at this. Okay, we're leaving. Oh, that was terrible. We're leaving. We're going back to camp. I give up. Murdered all my babies. It's the worst. Pick up any emberling pips we can on the way back. And I'm going to save and then I'm going to lay down. Because clearly that's what I need to do right now. I think there were places up here. Yep, so I need to switch to the one emberling I have and wait forever. But I need emberling pips, so. I was not good at killing those things on the controller either, but it might be easier to aim with a controller, so I might pick up one of them. I might connect my Steam controller the next time I play this. Chiron says, LOL, note to self, don't leave Spoon on babysitting duty. Yeah. Actually, when I was a kid, my bio parents wouldn't let me babysit. And I didn't know why at the time. And I found out later that they had been told by teachers and stuff that I was probably autistic. But they didn't want me diagnosed because they thought they would just make my life harder or something. So they decided to keep me away from computers, thinking that would keep me from being autistic. Anyway, they didn't trust me around other kids. which is super fun. How does one get back to a camp? And I have babysat before and I've been fine with kids, but it's just something I'm always nervous about. No, we're going back to camp. I can't do this. Going back to the grove. I murdered all the babies. My poor little spritelings. Ah. Oh, and the twins are back, yay. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at this. I want to hatch pips, and I want to hatch as many of these guys as I can. There we go. We're gonna... Carmen says, yeah, I was just making jokes at the fact you refer to them as your babies and use them in combat by throwing them and lost them. Yeah, I know. I'm silly. They say, yeah, parents suck sometimes. They mean the best, but sometimes it doesn't always work out that way. Heckin' true. They were kind of terrible. I was adopted. Ooh, do I want to wait for night or do I want to wander back out there? I'm gonna sleep till morning and quit because I don't want to play this right anymore because my head's starting to hurt. Yeah, I was adopted when I was a teenager. My adopted parents are delightful. Very supportive. Don't lie to me. Stuff like that. Okay, we are going to exit the game. So, thank you all for hanging out with me. And I'm sorry this was a short stream. I just haven't been feeling well. Karen says, oh good, glad that's worked out for you. Yeah, I got real lucky. Super lucky. Well, I hope everybody is having a good day. And if not, try to look for a small joy. Be kind to yourself. Hydrate. Definitely hydrate. This is the season. It is the holiday season. I know that can be rough for some of you, for some of us, and try to remember to take care of yourself. And found family can be more powerful than blood family. Remember that. You can choose who you consider your family. And if you have any questions for me, I am like 7spoon on Twitter, and I'm happy to chat with you there. And Kyron says, thanks for the streams. Later's all. Stay safe. Have fun. Agreed. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye, stream. Oh, I don't know how to stop this. That's fun. One more time. Bye, stream.